Now when you move the mouse over these buttons, the buttons need to be moved up nicely and come back to where they are. Let's prepare the required CSS codes for that. I go to the style.css page. From line 51, I give a keyword called @keyframes for animation. Now my move and apply curly brackets in front of it. In between that, in line 52, 0%, 20%, 50%, 80%, 100%, curly brackets give as transform : translate y in brackets, 0 is applied and semicolon is applied outside the bracket and inside curly bracket. Now in the 53rd line, 40% curly brackets, transform : translate y inside brackets, I apply -30px and apply a semicolon outside the bracket and inside the curly bracket. Next, from line 54, 60% in curly brackets, transform : translate y in brackets, apply -15px and apply semicolon outside the bracket and inside curly brackets. Now let me explain this. Let's imagine that we create this animation within 100 seconds. The blocks in the 52nd line say that the y position should be kept at 0 in the 0th starting second, 20th second, 50th second, 80th and 100th second. That means there will be no difference in those seconds. The next line says to move up 30 pixels from the y-axis from the position at the 40th second. We use minus to move up. If we want to come down from this position, we will give as +30. Now next we say to go up 15 pixels again at the 60th second. I have explained the number of seconds by assuming that this animation takes 100 seconds, for example. Depending on the time we take, these seconds can be milliseconds. We say 20, 50, 60 out of 100 of the number of seconds we use for the animation. Okay, so this button will not change until 40% of the time used for this animation. At 40%, 30 pixels go up and return to the starting position at 50%. Now 15 pixels go up again at 60%. Okay, now let's call the animation we made into a class. From 56 line, .btn1 : hover, open curly brackets. In between that, in line 57, it is given as animation : my move and call the animation we made. Now we give time as 2s and apply infinity semicolon. Our animation needs to be within 2 seconds. Since we apply the same animation to the heart button, we select from the 56th line to the 58th line, copy it and paste it from the 60th line. Now here btn2 is given instead of btn1. Now let's go to the index.html section. In front of btn, in line 17, I give as btn1 in double quotation. Again in front of btn, in the 20th line, I give as btn2 in double quotation. Now click the refresh icon in the previously opened preview window. When you move the mouse over the first and second buttons, the pointer changes to a hand. Also, the two buttons move up and come down again and come back to the starting position less than before.